Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for September 3 through 9. I am using the Archangel Tarot this week. As always, I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading for the week, and I'm going to pick one love card for you. However, there is a video for Cancer for love and romance for the month of September, which I already uploaded. So if you haven't seen the love video for Cancer yet, check it out. I'm going to do another pick a card reading in a couple of days, so if you haven't already subscribed and hit notification on the channel, do that as well, and you will get a notice when the pick a card reading is up. Okay, so Cancer. Monday, Tuesday for Cancer. Wednesday, Thursday for Cancer. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Cancer. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And now we're gonna do a love card for Cancer. And like I said, there's a whole reading on love, so check that out too if you haven't already. And we'll see what's coming up for you this week. Oopsie. So love. There we are. This is your love card. That's your love card, Cancer. All right. Monday, Tuesday for this week. You've got Two of Earth. So some of you Cancers, you've got a whole lot going on. You may have a very full plate right now. You might even be a little bit stressed out. Some of you, I feel like you've started something new at work. So either you're at a new job, or you're in a situation where maybe they've given you new responsibilities, or they've moved you to a new department, or they have you working with like a new team or something. And you might be feeling like you haven't quite gotten your footing yet. And you might feel like you're messing up, or you're doing things wrong, and you may be in your head a lot. What I mean by in your head is that's when like we start freaking out, like, oh my god, like, why did that person look at me like that right now? And did you see the way that they had that look on their face when they were talking to me? And, you know, when they said it to me, they said it a little bit funny. What are they trying to say? And so you might start getting really paranoid that like people don't like you, or they're upset with you, or that you're not doing a good job. All of a sudden, we're all mind readers, and we're so convinced we know what other people are thinking about us, and we're freaking out, and we feel like we're not doing a good job. That's like not true. That's not what's happening at all. You're just a little bit afraid. You're a little bit freaked out, and it's making you a little bit paranoid. But, you know, really, you don't know what other people are thinking. So you got to get out of your head. You got to focus on what needs to be done. And you've got to find a more playful approach. You've got to take breaks when you can. And when you're on a break, don't think about work. Leave the work at your desk or in your station, or whatever it may be, wherever it is that you're working. If you work out of your car, leave your work in your car, whatever it might be. So don't take it with you. Don't take it with you. Rest, recharge your battery, prioritize. I think for a lot of you, this is actually a life lesson in speaking up, because I know Cancer, I know you guys like to like avoid conflict, or like you don't want to upset people a lot of the time, or, you know, you don't want to open up a can of worms. So you might be really pressuring yourself to figure everything out on your own or by yourself. And so this is a life lesson for you in speaking up and learning how to collaborate with other people, learning how to work better with other people, to where you can just go and say, hey, here's my to-do list, here's all the things I'm supposed to do, here's all the things that people have asked me to do or asked me to help with. What would you like to see done first? And sometimes that helps you to figure out like what the priority is and what can wait. So that's going to be very helpful for a lot of you. For other ones of you, this has nothing to do with work. This is your personal life. This is relationships. And maybe you've been working really, really hard to help a relationship move along, whether it's a romantic relationship or a family relationship or a friendship. Some of you are going to be realizing early on in the week that you need to pull back a little bit. That you need to stop putting so much into it, and you have to let other people step up. You have to let other people do some of the work. You can't take everything on your shoulders. So it's going to be different things for different ones of you, different stokes for different folks, as I've been saying. It's a general reading. Check out your moon sign, check out your sun sign. Some weeks those resonate with you more. You may need a private reading. Let's see what's happening midweek. You have 3 of water. So hard work is paying off. Something is happening midweek where there's some kind of celebration. It's funny because Pisces also got this card for midweek. So maybe some of you are celebrating with a Pisces. Maybe you all are going out together. I don't know. Something's happening midweek and I didn't get an invite. But it could be any water sign, really. But anyways, so midweek something is going on where you're happy. You're out of that stressful energy. You're happy. Better things are happening. You might be celebrating or getting together with friends or family. You may be getting good news. Typically, this is going to be something that has a pretty significant impact on your personal life. So if it's good news at work, it's good news that's going to like benefit the quality of your life. So either you're getting a new job where you're not having to commute as much for some of you, or you're getting a raise, or you're changing a work schedule, or going to a different department to where you're going to have more time for your loved ones and for your personal life. But something is happening where it's really improving the quality of your life for a lot of you, and you have cause to celebrate. Now, if you wake up Wednesday and you go to work and you're waiting all day for good news and nothing happens, or maybe you're out of work and you think this is the day I'm going to get a job offer, and you wait all day and nothing happens, and you say, okay, well, this was Wednesday, Thursday, maybe it'll happen Thursday, and you wake up on Thursday and you wait all day and nothing happens. Don't go getting all upset, and don't go saying that this reading was BS, because you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You know, maybe if you were applying for jobs, maybe midweek your resume got pulled and it got placed to the side, and somebody said, we got to call this person in for an interview, and they got busy and they dropped the ball, but they're going to call you next week or the week after. Or, you know, your boss has decided to give you a raise or a promotion or something, but they have to wait until it's the right time to do it. But like it's in the works, and they're thinking about it. But they're not just going to walk up to you and say, hey, you know what, like when we're ready to give raises, you're going to get a raise. Or when we're ready to give promotions, you're going to give a promotion. Or, hey, you know, like we're going to fire so-and-so and give you their job. Like you might not know what's happening behind the scenes. So if you don't get the good news midweek, don't freak out like it didn't happen. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what seeds are growing at a level where you can't see just yet. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday Cancer is 7 of air. So yeah, maybe some of you aren't getting that good news when you're wanting, right? So then all of a sudden you're feeling like everything is not happening and you're sad. But this is saying there might be an issue with timing. Okay, so it's not that you're not in for the abundance or the good news. There just might be something where they're waiting for the perfect timing for the good news to come in. Some of you, something is happening and you really full on are celebrating midweek. Some of you, it's in the works, so don't get discouraged. This could also be something having something going on for some of you where, because you are having these successes, certain people maybe are like wanting to get closer to you, but there might be more going on than meets the eye. Like they might have other motives, or they may be, you know, trying to get close to you for the wrong reasons. This is a general reading. It's not going to be exact for every single one of you, so just keep an open mind about that. And, you know, just stay aware. Stay aware of your circumstances. Stay aware of your surroundings, your environment, the things people are saying and doing. You know, actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to the actions of others and you should be fine. Some of you have some good news, and you're really in a hurry to move forward with like life plans and stuff. Like, you know, you really want to accomplish dreams. Maybe some of you were like wanting to buy a house, or you're wanting to get married, or you're wanting to have a big wedding, or you're wanting to move, or you're wanting to start a business. I don't know. You're wanting to have a baby. It could be a billion, trillion, zillion things for however many people end up watching this video. But, you know, you might have to just wait. There might be issues of timing. Don't let that discourage you. One foot in front of the other. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. Don't stress yourself out about it. Your love card for the week, Cancer, is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So for those of you currently in an existing relationship, you might be turning up the romance level, or your partner may be coming at you a little bit differently. This might be time to kind of reawaken, revamp that romance. For some of you, you're getting more in touch with your romantic side, and you're being the one who's bringing the romance back into the relationship, or you're like wooing your partner over. For other ones of you, especially those of you who are single, or who have been single for a while, you may like all of a sudden get like bit by the love bug this week, and it may not even be someone in particular. Like for some of you, you're absolutely going to have that experience where like you're sitting at the bus stop, or you're having coffee somewhere, or you're, you know, at work and somebody new starts and you just look over, and some of you are going to have that love at first sight moment where you're like, oh my God, who is this person? I have to know everything about them, like right now. Who are they? Like, you might have like this major crush, you know, where you just see this person, you're like, oh my God, I want to be with this person so bad. Some of you are having that intense like love at first sight moment. But for other ones of you, I think you're just kind of all of a sudden in the mood for romance. And maybe it's because fall is coming in, and depending on what part of the country you live in, if you guys live in a part of the country where you're lucky enough to have seasons, I'm in Los Angeles, and we're like hot and maybe like, you know, a couple of weeks of rain out of the year. We don't really get to see the leaves turn color and fall off the trees, and the cold weather set in, and the birds flying away to migrate. Like, we don't get a lot of that here, really. So if you're in a part of the world, I should say, because you might not even be in the United States, if you're in a part of the world where like seasons change, and this is a time like the season is changing, that might be putting like you in a romantic mood. Go with it, because that's what's going to call in a new person. That's what's going to call in a new relationship. Those of you who've been single for a very long time, you know, listen to romantic music, or music that you find romantic. Watch romantic movies, you know, wear clothes that make you feel like beautiful or attractive, you know, like really get into like that romance feel, because a lot of you are gonna be calling in romance, like not the hookup, not the booty call, not the, you know, hit it and quit it situation, but like real actual romance. A lot of you are manifesting this right now, so go with that energy, Cancer. I want to do something a little bit different this week. There is a love reading, so do check out the Cancer love reading for September if you haven't already. But I want to pull one more card for those of you who are into like soul work, and I want to do like a soul homework card. So those of you who are into the life lesson stuff, or like you're working on yourself, or you're working on your intuition, or you're working on your healing, or just kind of like what you're here to master in this life, I want to pull like a life lesson or a soul lesson card for the week. And I wanted to wait till the end to do it, because not everybody's into this. Some of you are like, okay, I'm done, I heard what I wanted to hear, peace out, see you next week. That's fine. But for those of you who want to know about this, this came to me this week that I need to start doing this. You guys have faith. So Cancer, I think a lot of you are going to be noticing really big changes in your life. And some of you, like this week, and some of you, as excited as you are about it, you are also a little bit discouraged because you might be worried or afraid that like luck is going to run out, or it's not going to move forward. Or some of you, like, you're really stuck and you're not getting news this week, and you're still feeling like you're in that limbo, and you're hearing that all these great things are going to happen, and you're like, yeah, just my luck for everybody else, but here I am, I'm like the only Cancer, and things aren't moving forward for me. And that's not true, by the way. But, you know, you might be in this place where you can't imagine that they're going to get better. And you may have, like, had years of bad luck. You may have had years of being blocked. That happens sometimes. But this card is asking you to get into your faith and to believe and to know that things will move forward. Things will get better. I mean, you're still here. You're watching this video. You've made it this far. You didn't make it this far for nothing. Something's going to change. Something's going to get better. A lot of you are going to start healing. And a lot of you, I feel like you're going to really, really connect with your higher self, your higher power. You know, if you choose to call this higher power God or universe or higher self. People have different words for it, different terms for it. But I feel like a lot of you are going to begin connecting with your faith, your spirituality, your belief. You're going to have guidance coming in for you. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be good. Good things are happening. So you have to hold the faith and hold the vibration that it's coming in and to believe. You know, one of the things I always tell people, especially if you have felt that you've been struggling for a long time, or you believe that you're cursed, you believe that you are blocked. There's a whole other reason for that, guys, and there's another video here on the channel from the radio show that I do every week. It's called Has Someone Put a Curse on You? Please listen to that. If you have been feeling stuck for a very long time, and if you for real, legit, like, wonder from time to time, am I cursed? Please listen to that recording that's on the video on this channel. But even if, like, you've been feeling that there's some kind of block on you, or that people hate you, or nobody cares, whatever it is that you might be feeling. I don't mean nobody cares. You might be feeling nobody cares. Excuse me. That came out as if I was saying nobody cares how you feel, and that's not what I was saying. But you might feel like nobody cares. Remind yourself, you know, I am a child of God. I am a child of the universe. Unconditional love, abundance, joy, food, shelter are my God-given birthright. You know, remind yourself, have faith that things are going to turn around, that you are going to be blessed. So this is your homework for the week, guys, working on your faith. I know it's not an easy one. It's definitely one easier said than done, because faith is the belief in the unseen, and a lot of people struggle with that. But affirmation can help, meditation can work, prayer can help, listening to music can help. And a lot of you are going to be finding ways to connect and to hold that vibration this week. You may need a private reading. It's going to be different things for different ones of us. Guys, check out AmethystAngelLight, Facebook and Instagram. I do a free card of the day on there. I do a free pick a card each day on there. So keep in touch with me during the week, you know, in between the videos. Subscribe, hit notification if you haven't already, and you'll get notices when the new videos are up. I'll do another pick a card in a few days. And those of you who have reached out and you've done private readings with me, and those of you who are supporting me on Patreon, I cannot thank you enough, guys. I cannot thank you enough. A lot of people need help right now. A lot of people need guidance. So I have felt to put out as much free help as I can, because I know a lot of the people that need help don't have it, you know, they don't have money, or they're struggling. So I'm doing this to try to help people out. And when you book readings with me, and when you support me on Patreon, it helps me to continue making these videos. So you might, or, you know, the Facebook and the Instagram stuff too. So you might feel like, oh, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to have a reading, or I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to do the stuff that, you know, she's doing on Patreon. I really appreciate that. But you're not just treating yourself. You're helping me help people by making more free content who really can't afford to reach out and have one-on-one help. So thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for helping me to do this work. And I pray that your generosity be blessed. I pray that you get back tenfold what you are giving, because I appreciate you so much. Like, you guys don't know. You really don't know. But, you know, don't be strangers, guys. Hopefully, maybe we'll see each other on social media during the week. And if not, till next week, guys. Take care.